In this video, we will see the configuration of Shopify store with Nimbus. When we come to this setup online store, we press the enable integration and press move next. In this step, the system verifies the connection with the Shopify through these credentials and also performs the validation of linking of items and products between Nimbus and Shopify. This is the most important step. Now there are different scenarios. The first scenario is Shopify is new and there are no items defined on it. This is a very simple scenario and straightforward. In this case, system identifies all those items which are marked as online item in Nimbus. We have the online item checkbox checked. So all such items are automatically created in Shopify store and the backlinking is also done. Now before we move to next scenarios, let's just explore that what do we mean by linking of the item. Linking of the item means against every item on Shopify store we need to have a Nimbus SKU. Let's see on Shopify store. For example, this is an item defined in Shopify store. It has a field SKU. In this SKU, we must have a valid Nimbus SKU code. And secondly, the variant or item of this particular Shopify product should be present in Nimbus. Now this part is done by Nimbus in the backend automatically. So that's how the two items are linked together between Nimbus and Shopify. Now we come back to the setup, and we have already said if there are no items in Shopify store, then it's a straightforward process. But if the Shopify store is already running and there are some items which are already defined, then we need to verify that all such items should have Nimbus SKUs. So there are different checks in the system. Let's move ahead with move next, and if there are some issues, system will tell us about those issues. Now system is giving us the following scenarios where we need to correct the data. The first problem identified is following item don't have SKU at Shopify store. As we said earlier, all Shopify items need to have a Nimbus SKU. So these two items do not have SKU in Shopify store. Let's verify this on Shopify. So here SKU is empty. We should have a valid Nimbus SKU here. Second product is Trendy Shirt 2023. We can also have a look at this. This has got three variants. As we can see, these three variants, the two variants have a Nimbus SKU, but third does not have. And this is large black. Let's see this in Nimbus. We click the retail price change. This will display all SKUs, and we can copy this SKU and save it in Shopify. And we press save. Now this will solve this particular problem. Now we come back to the second issue. Following item have duplicate SKU. So all Shopify item need to have a unique SKU of Nimbus. If by mistake any two Shopify item have same SKU, then it will show here. Let's find this also on Shopify store. On Shopify products, we can search either by the item name or also we can search with the name of the SKU. Now here we can see there are two items in Shopify which has got the same SKU of Nimbus. We can modify this to correct. And the third case is following item does not exist in Nimbus. So there are some items in Shopify which have a SKU but that is not found in Nimbus. Either this item is not defined in Nimbus or this is wrongly entered. Let's also verify this on Shopify. Again, on product definition, we can either give the name of the product item of Shopify or just the SKU which is not found. So we can see, and instead of this SKU, we can give the correct SKU. In this way, we make all the corrections and then rerun this configuration, and if all issues are resolved, system will move forward and link both the systems. And then going forward, whenever a new item is defined in Nimbus, it will automatically get defined in Shopify and get mapped. And remember, if you define any item in Shopify by yourself, then you need to map with a Nimbus SKU.